Yo, what's poppin'? It's Tomathan, your coach of Compound Eyes, here for real BPL Week 5 preparation against Project Iron Valiant, coached by Odyssey, and we are both 5-0. We also both won our respective leagues last year. It's been a very long time since either of us have lost a Pokemon match, so this is going to be a banger. This is going to be an absolute banger. I got put through the ringer with the Mac tackle into Audi fucking week to week, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm here. Maybe I'll come out 6-0. That would be insane. That would be insane. But wouldn't be surprised if I'm due for a loss either. And Audi's very good. So that said, you know me, I'm looking at the hazard duel. How is Claude? How is Hydra looking into his removal? Well, there's a Hatterene, there's a Frostmoth, there's a Fortress. Claude, not looking too good because I can pred the hat with the Gunk Shot. Yes, I still have to switch the next turn because of the threat of Psyshock. And Claude doesn't do much if not putting up hazards, if not toxicing people. Hydra, however, has to be kind of scared of coming in on a Dark Pulse. And Fortress has to be very scared of a Fire move. Fortress also doesn't give a fuck about Claude. Claude just can't do anything to him. Frostmoth is a fake Pokemon. He's not bringing Frostmoth into me. It doesn't even get Freeze Dry. Doesn't even do that. So Dondozo can own his ass too. Just not looking good. So Hydra will be coming as my rocker. So we have Raw with the Black Glasses, Draco Dark Pulse, U-turn rocks, fast enough to outrun a Jolly Arcanine, rest in special attack and HP. Black Glasses is so that I can two-shot things with Dark Pulse. I can two-shot Ferrothorn, Fortress. They're both FT. What the? How'd they do that? And the Hatterene doesn't want to come in on this either. If I get the turn wrong and get the rocks up, I can just U-turn. And that'd be really bad. I'm probably just going to spam Dark Pulse until the Hatterene dies and just kind of chill with no rocks. To be honest with you, unless I see a sweep from something that needs rocks and I really want him. But yeah, I'm looking good with Raw. He also has some decent defensive capabilities. I can come in on Arcanine. Yes, there's a CC, but he doesn't want to really take a Drake, I'm assuming. That's the main one. I can come in on Samurott as well. Sacred Sword's scary, but yeah, maybe a Spec Shadow Ball. I can come in a pinch. I have a ground immunity for Ursaluna. It just looks okay. So Hydra's coming. Next up, how's Corv looking into his hazard putter-uppers? Well, he has the King of Hazards, Samurott, also a Fortress, as mentioned, and I think Muck has T-Spikes. Fortress, bruh? Corv can come in on all of these guys pretty easily. So I'm pulling up with Big Press with the Rocky Helmet, Body Press, U-turn, Defog, Roost, and 8 speed. In case the Ursaluna wants to outspeed me, he's going to have to put in that extra 12, which maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. Hard to tell. I'm okay with it either way. I'll play around it. I'll play around the situation. It's no big deal. So Corviknight just coming in for that. Also useful for a Banded Pult. Ursaluna, as mentioned. That's the main ones, really. I guess Muck is fine. I just U-turn on it, so it doesn't really matter. But I got rid of my check marks. No. There. Next up, let's take a look at his threats. Let's acknowledge the threats in the room. Dragapult. Specs Dragapult. Always a scary guy. He outruns everything on my team, of course. So we're packing Pink Lemonade, the Sylveon, Leftovers, Hyper Voice, Psyshock, Wish, Protect, with enough speed to outspeed a Adamant Max Ursaluna, with some HP to make sure I check the Specs Pult a bit and the Tornadus, and then the rest in special attack. Because I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's just Arcanine and Muck that will tank these fairy moves, and chipping these leads to a Chi-Yu win. So Sylveon, just kind of the GOAT. I think Sylveon can do a lot here. And I like Wish Passing, especially because I'm not lefties on my Hydra. I like the ability to Wish Pass over to him. And Wish Passing is just kind of insane anyway. The Psyshock, of course, to hit the Muck. If I get, enough Hyper Voices off on him, he will be very sad because he does not have very good defenses. So Sylveon, I do like a lot. I think it'll do a lot for me. Next up, who's another big threat that I don't want to talk about? Dragapult again, because if it's DD Pult, I actually see some scary stuff. Because I'm thinking, right, Dondozo, obviously, the guy. It's Donnie. It's Donnie. He's the guy for the job. But I think if he's sub, then he can beat the Dondozo depending on what unaware set I am. It's not as easy as just running in with a set, right? So Food coming back, the only remaining survivor from last week. Leftovers, unaware, Liquid Curse, Rest Talk with HP, enough defenses to Comfortably Live, Banded stuff, Ursaluna stuff, just things like that. And then the Rest in Spadef for, you know, a Tornadus, maybe a Specs pull, again, something like that, just in case I get big with my rests, with my curses rather. I don't insta-die to a special move. So my idea here is if I'm Rest Talk plus like Body Press Liquid, the sub can probably stall me out pretty effectively because he'll have more PP. It takes 2 moves every time to kill it. He could be leftovers depending on how much bulk investment he has as well. It could be bad. I think I could lose, but Curse kind of circumvents that. I also had Avalanche on there for a bit, but I think Curse just does more for me because Avalanche doesn't really hit anything new, right? I hit the Pult a bit better. I hit the Torn a bit better. I hit Ursaluna for sure when I hit Sleep Talk, or at least 66% instead of a third, but I don't think it actually gets much better. So I like the Curse. It makes sense to me. And I think it has potential to actually outright, you know, win the game, to be honest with you. Because I can fuck up a Samurott, Arcanine. I can't get Willowed because I have Rest. Same thing with Houndstone. I can beat him down. Everything gets kind of owned if I get really big. If he's double special attackers, then maybe. But I still have other guys I can switch out. It shouldn't get to that point. And big damage should be done. So I think Dondozo will work out just for that, basically. Now let's take a look at my threats, because there are some guys here, but I like my threats more. So Chi-Yu, let's take a look at the Chi-Yu. His dark resists, Samurott. His fire resists, Samurott, Arcanine. That's it. I chip those things down. Chi-Yu has a fair day, because it's just Pult and Torn that's faster than me. Torn shouldn't kill me. He lost superpower. He can't fucking touch me. So, well, he can touch me. He does like 50 with a Hurricane probably, but like he will take damage, or I can switch out. It doesn't matter. Chi-Yu threatens a lot. I'm spamming Dark Pulse until this Arcanine dies, because it's going to be Flash Fire just for me, just for him, just for the fucking fish. He's going to be Flash Fire, right? But I don't care. I'm spamming Dark Pulse. Things will get chipped. And Chi-Yu looks really good. Now, my last guy. Here's the Chi-Yu set. Wait, it's Plimbo, by the way. Plimbo, my beta fish, rest in peace. Had a long and healthy life. I brought him on a plane. He went from Ontario to PEI. Absolute trooper. But yeah, triple fire move, Dark Pulse. You know what a Chi-Yu is, right? We've seen it before. This is to outspeed a max speed Samurott. Arcanine can outrun me, but I figured, you know, I have a high dragon that outruns the Arcanine, so it should be fine. Anyway, last guy, we have Sneeze and Sneedings, the Sneasler. RIP Capital Sneeze. He will be back for playoffs. I will be bringing back the dead for playoffs, and Capital Sneeze will be there, guarantee it. But for now, we have Sneeze and Sneedings. Just Choice Scarf, Poison Touch, CC, Dire Claw, Night Slash for the Dragapult, for the Houndstone, potentially Fish for crits, whatever. And U-turn. Fast enough to outrun Arcanine bullshit, maybe some fucking +2. I think it's to outrun Frostmoth. If he gets +2, I outrun it still. Just things like that, even though I don't think Frostmoth is coming. But basically, Sneasler is just going to spread poison and be a Scarfer. I just wanted a Scarfer. Sneasler fits the bill. And if my Scarfer can fucking spread poison on a U-turn, I'm going to go for it all the time. I didn't want it to be Chi-Yu. I didn't want it to be Hydra. It couldn't be Hydra. I didn't want to bring Rotom. Sneasler's just the guy. He's the guy for the job. We all know it. Sneasler's coming to every game, right? So this is the team. I am pretty okay with this. I feel pretty good. Funnily enough, all my teams look really similar, but I haven't run the same 6 Mons any week yet. Every single week thus far, up to week 5, has been a different set of 6 with a couple different adjustments, right? Sylveon hasn't come since week 1. I believe Hydra, Sneasler, and Corviknight came every week, but PLIMBO missed out week 1. Dondozo missed out week 3, I think. Just stuff like that. So I'm not too predictable. I feel like a lot of my sets are predictable, especially because I make these videos. If anyone watches them, they'll be like, huh, he's ran the same Chi-Yu set with Specs or Scarf for the past 3 weeks. 4 weeks even. Yeah, but it's a fucking Chi-Yu. What do you expect, right? But I'm really worried about his team. He can bring a lot of stuff. Basically everything except Frostmoth can probably come, which is weird because why would I run Sneasler like that if I don't think Frostmoth is coming? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It's worrisome because Pult's gonna come. I think Samurott could come. It doesn't have to, I guess. because I do have the Corviknight, but I think there's a decent chance AV could come for the Chi-Yu. Arcanine for Flashfire could easily come. Hatterene, pretty all right. I guess Hat's scared of Sneasler. Hat pretty much would only be for Hazard Duel. Ursaluna is definitely coming, right? Torn could easily come because it outruns Sneasler. He could be Scarf Torn. Pretty easily could be Scarf Torn. Though I don't think Hurricane hits that hard. I don't have that big of a flying weakness though, so it wouldn't be that good. Electros would be interesting. I am kind of electric weak because my only resist is Hydra and he could be CC on it. So you could run some weird stuff with that. Fortress could be here for Hazard Duel as well. Houndstone is the best Sneasler answer in the game with Fluffy. Probably. I guess maybe a Ghost Poison type would be better, but I can't think of one of those off the top of my head. Gengar. Okay, that was easy. The very first one. Okay, not bad, but Gengar doesn't fuck with Sneasler like that. And a Muck is also really good into me because you look at Muck, it switches into this, and just not this, right? Muck is a fucking threat and a half. But I'm looking forward because I think I have the tools to outplay anything he brings. I think I just need to do it. That's the main idea. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for making it this far, 13 or whatever the fuck minutes in I am. Have a good one. Let's go. All right, boys, I am here. I have the request from Audie. I almost brought the wrong team. Would have been really troll. But all right, let's see how it goes. Accept. The music on. Arcanine, Ursa, Fortress is here. What is missing that I care about? Also, I should. He did it. Add trainer. Add spec. Pull in. Okay. Let me take a look at what is in here. There's no Hat. There's no Torn. There's no Muck. Sylveon can go. Sylveon isn't looking that good. Actually, there is a Torn. I'm just blind. Okay. I think I almost want to lead Chi-Yu and hit Dark Pulse no matter what, because he might expect Scarf. But I want to make sure I match up into the Samurai, so that's actually pretty bad. Big Presh is okay. Sneeze and Sneedings is okay. It's basically everything. I reveal Scarf early on the Torn, but I think it's okay. I think I'll just go Sneeze and Sneedings. I mean, do I beat Pult with it? I saw doesn't kill, but it is what it is. We'll find out. Fortress. Okay. This is just a U-turn. I don't care if he is. I don't care if he's Helmet, really. I U-turn to the core pretty much every time. This could be a Volt Switch. It doesn't really matter. Go Plimbo. Do I really? I mean, there's a Body Press, I guess, that can come through, but at the same time, how much do I care? No Helmet. I really think going Plimbo would be crazy, because are you really pressing me? I think you're Volt Switching. How much does Volt Switch do to Chi-Yu? 11 to 13. I don't really want to go big press. I guess Chi-Yu brings in something. That's annoying. And Corviknight is always kind of safe, so. Yeah, rocks. This is a free defog, as always. Volt Switch does hurt a bit, this 20%, which is annoying, I'll admit. I can do a little bit of chips, not really worth it. He's lefties. It's Thomas's. Sure. I can just fog and lose momentum, and I don't know, whatever. Oh, T-Wave. Well, now I'm slower, which is actually good, because I can bring in Chi-Yu safely. I hope I'm slower. It'd be interesting if I'm not. Please, 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 please. Fuck me. That's really tough. Heat Wave does a lot here. Sylveon can come in pretty freely. Sylveon comes in pretty freely. I don't love losing leftovers, but it's not the end of the world on Wish Protect. And then I can fire off a Hyper Voice. I'll just go Sylveon. Heat Wave, 25. That is max special attack, probably timid. Maybe he's modest. No, you're not modest. I have a Sneasler. Doesn't make any sense. Hyper Voice does... How much damage does it do to Fortress? Actually, good chip. So we're just going to hit it. Let's see. 28 with a crit. What does that mean for me? Arcanine is hella Spadef. Is that AV? 28 with a crit? It's max Spadef or it's AV? Yeah, it's max Spadef. So does that mean my Psyshock will do a shit ton of damage and he doesn't really hurt me? Doesn't do that much more. Actually, it does. This... Is he lefties? No, he's rocks. He's boots. I'm tempted to wish up because I don't think there's any immediate threat. Willow is annoying, but Willow is a lot more annoying onto anyone else. So I could go food. I don't think I want to. I'm content with chipping this thing for Chiyu because it's the only thing stopping me, really. Like, Samu's there, but not really. So I'm gonna wish and find out. Ooh, it's a good miss. I can go Plimbo pretty safely now, even if you're close combat. To Plimbo. Oh my god, that does damage. But then I get back 3. What is 343 divided by 2? Huh. I get back 171. So I go down to... Oh, it has a chance to kill. I can't switch in. I wish I was Baton Pass right now. I can go raw. I like going raw. Yeah, I think I go raw. CC would be crazy, but is that really the set? It's insane that that does so much fucking damage. Ursa gets the burn off, but raw is in now. I don't know what he expected. He is the burn set. Kind of expected this. Big Press isn't very good to him now. I could just drop a Draco on his ass. I'm gonna... Something dies, though. It's the end of the day. Well, maybe not. This doesn't... You can hit Fire Punch if you want. I can read the Fire Punch and hit Draco, or I can Pulse. Interesting. How useful is this guy? Not that useful, truthfully. So I kind of want to Pulse, fish for it. We'll see what I get, and then I'll hit Draco. Because well, maybe I'm parried so that he can capitalize on me. Also valid. I don't need to risk this because even if Corv goes down, it should be fine. I'm just gonna U-turn. I'll go into Corv. He'll get chipped by Helmet. I should be able to come in with a Chiyu with something and threaten massive damage. Fire Punch? No. 41. 16 plus the burn. Now you're in range of a Draco after this turn. Double checking Corviknight damage. That did 40.9, which means you are hella adamant. Now I am paralyzed, so I do get outsped and I don't die to this, but I may as well press anyway. I mean, what do you go here? You don't have to do anything. I can just roost. I'm slower now. Get more chip on him, and then I can go for the press after, because I think you switch here into something. I could U-turn if I think there's a switch then. But I think having the roost to make that a 50-50 again is so valuable. Well, now, what do we think he is? What do we think he is, chat? Probably not FizzDef, or else you wouldn't have brought it in right now. So I think I should be able to go Pink Lemonade or physically attacking. Or else you don't bring it in. You just don't. I could go Raw to Scout. I could go Sylveon hard right now. 82%. At 283, how does Sylveon look if it's specs? 283. 2% chance to KO. I guess you're modest though. I should be fine, I think, because I hit Wish. I have Wish protects. That's annoying though. I can go Raw right now because you're not. I think Raw's pretty safe. I guess U-turn's an option, but you just saw a helmet, so do you really want to? How much does it even do if it's banded U-turn? A lot, probably. Well, Raw is a lot less useful than Pink Lemonade, I think. That's probably cap. I think that is cap. I think Raw's actually pretty good, so I'll do this. You go Torn. This is good for me. I like this. I hit Hyper Voice, and something gets chipped again. I'm content. How much does Edison take? It takes a lot. I already calced it. It takes a good enough it takes enough damage to make it worth hitting Hyper Voice right now. I didn't want to, so thanks. 53. A lot of damage. A lot of fucking damage. It would have been more though. He's AV. You are AV and you're taking that. No, you're AV with no investment. 53. No, you're not AV. I don't know. I don't know. More chip to the Chiyu Foundation. Do I two-shot him? It's probably worth hitting Side Shock here if I two-shot. Which I... 53? I do two-shot. Now, do I want to get burnt though? Do I want my leftovers to be negated? Not particularly. The best burn is Raw. I'm gonna do it again. If he hits CC, he hits CC. You know what? It is what it is. But Raw is the least useful. Morning Sun. Okay, that makes sense. I can get my rocks up. There's a spin right there, but I think this is fine to just get rocks up. Or he's not. You can't be AV. What the fuck is he? Is he max HP, special attack? I could also just Dark Pulse for chip, but I'm gonna hit rocks. I want some progress. I know these two are probably boots anyway. Or maybe I just hit Pulse for fun. I'm scared of CC still, but your Willow, Fire move, Morning Sun, and what? Roar? Maybe Roar for Dozo. Is it rocks? Let's find out. Let's go golfing. Let the record show I am waiting right now. It is CC. Nice play. How much do you think it takes from a Draco right now? A -1. Not enough. E-Speed would be crazy if he's packing E-Speed, no fire move. But then you get walled by course, that's not a set. And it's not the end of the world because I can bring him in on a multitude of things later with Pink Lemonade. I don't think you hit CC again. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. At what point do I start sweeping with this guy also? pretty close. I need to figure out what Pult is before I bring him in, I think. Massive chip into Chiyu, into Dark Pulse. I can probably stop the pressure of this guy like hitting buttons. No, not really though. I really want a Drake. But also just, oh, this is also the wrong set. It'd have to be Food right now. It'd have to be. Which is annoying as hell, but I should have clicked a button. I would have been a way better position than this. I might sack this for damage. That's a shit ton. And he's not that guy. 68. Now this opens up a Chiyu or a Sneasler or an Unaware. Chiyu or Sneasler. What gets better damage here? Do you die to a U-turn? If you die to a U-turn, then I go Sneasler every time. You do not. We got that -2. No. At 32. No. So I guess I could hit Dire Claw. No. I'll go PLIMBO. You're not faster. The Draco proves you're not faster. Unless you're AV, you're not AV, so. Let's just hit Dark Pulse. Kind of bad that I lost my guy to chip this, but he did chip this, right? He did his job, so. $26? It is AV. There's a knock. Let's just U-turn. Nice. Let's go back to PLIMBO and hit Dark Pulse. Let's go back to PLIMBO and hit Dark Pulse. I'm not hitting it until this thing dies. I'm not clicking the other move. I don't care if you press me. I don't care if you T-wave me. I don't care. The better play would be to double back to... There's no doubling back with Raw dead. We're gonna hit Dark Pulse. Kill. Thanks. This thing took 25. He's getting there. He's getting there. Razor Shell. Big defense drop, eh? You like that one. Big defense drop. I think Corv is pretty much done its job by getting just that much damage on Ursaluna. I'm pretty content with Corviknight, I'll be honest. And I'm chill with just BPing. And then if he swaps, we'll figure it out from there, you know? Ooh, nice miss. Can we get it? Nice. Nice miss. Don't care. I don't feel bad at all. Pink Lemonade doesn't love taking hurricanes, to be honest, but I don't want to sack this for nothing. Maybe I think he over predicts and he hits taunt on my U-turn. Is that a game-losing game? Not really. I'm a paralyzed big press. Yeah. Nice, no para. Hyper Voice does big damage to everything. I could wish it up. Fortress lets in Corviknight is the thing. And you don't really want to let in Corviknight because that lets in, yeah, it's just not a great time. I'm hitting Hyper Voice, bro. Grow up. That's good damage. He definitely U-turn. He wants to U-turn so bad. I don't care. Look at all that chip. Great goodness me. I think I go Corviknight here no matter what, because I don't want to tank a gyro or anything like that. I don't want to get T-waved. I don't want to get gyroed. I'm just going to go big press. He gets rocks up. Kind of the end of the world for me. Rooster defog. Rooster defog. My rocker's dead. My rocks aren't that useful anymore unless you're Sash Holt, which would be kind of bad. I think I just defog and don't care about Roost. Get those out of there. Got those for you. I'm letting him get healthy, but now I'm healthy. Oh, the press. Do I defog, get him out good? Or do I kill? Ursulin is dead in, what is it, 3 turns? And everyone outspeeds him except for Food, who never comes in. I need this defog. I need this defog. Please, 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 please. This is a free U-turn, right? Or U-turn, or get my chip on Sylveon up, or you, and do good damage. I could Sneezings, U-turn into Sylveon. Well, that's pretty shit. This covers a swap is the best part. He doesn't know I'm scarfed yet either. There's nothing to indicate that. Heatwave, U-turn, taunt, Bleakwood. This thing doesn't have quick attack, right? That'd be crazy. Watch him just have, I mean, he's a bear. You're not quick. Yeah, he's not quick. Dead guy. Let's go Plimbo and fuck around and find out. So I think I'm attacking anything that comes out. Why is this here? He wants to get me locked into a fire move. Why? Do I kill it? What is a... What's a roll that I can calc with? What the hell? What killed him? U-turn did nothing. Sylveon Hyper Voice did 39. Which means you are this set. You're not anything else. So this Dark Pulse should just kill. Am I missing something? Can this thing Terra? Bug, ground, and grass. Bug doesn't resist Dark, does it? No, it doesn't. I don't know what that was. I thought you'd go something. Horn doesn't kill me. I have no reason to switch. You're not blast. You're not anything. Dark Pulse kills. Yeah. He gets HP back, but that was the quickest game. Didn't expect it to be like that, to be honest. But I don't know. I think Sylveon actually did a lot of work. Sylveon pressured way harder than I think he expected, because you like doing that much to Arcanine just kind of made everything shit. And then Hydra also getting the chip I needed. That was big. I'm happy that the Chiyu sweep worked out. I'm happy the double dark always works. Food stayed in the back. Sneasler hit a couple buttons. Even though Chiyu got the clean, I kind of want to give MVP to Sylveon. And also, shout out to Corv for not getting paralyzed ever. He should have been parried. Look how many moves I used while paralyzed. 3, 2, 5, 7, 9 moves and like only 1 para in there. That's insane. That's insane. Anyway, have yourself a good one. Thanks for watching. Deuces.